All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy 2Scope. I know it's been a while, and I'm back again. So this video will be basically an update in regards to what's been going on, where I've been, and also I'll be sharing with you guys in regards to a very interesting come up and also story about how things been going on in my life. If you care about this video, feel free to like the video, share the video and all that good stuff. But this is for my day ones, all the people that have been checking up on me on Instagram and things of that matter. And overall, one of the main reasons why I've been gone, I shared on my face reveal video. For those of you that don't know, this is me, okay? So anyways, one of the main reasons why I was gone, to be quite transparent, is that I went broke. Yes, I lost majority of the money that I made throughout the YouTube days due to the fact that I was being not the smartest when it comes to money, okay? So overall, one of the main reasons why I started the YouTube channel to begin with, because it was a passion of mine. And during the beginning, not many people believed in it in terms of, close people, such as, close people, you know what I mean? But one of the people that believed in me was my brother. And overall, my whole vision after that whole reality was to prove people wrong. So I worked so hard. I would go live every day. I would stream every day. I would post video every day. And I'll put hours and hours to a point where I got to 200,000 subscribers. In which obviously it was not just me. Thanks to everybody that was a part of this journey. But with that came a lot of reward in regards to financial, revenue. Also, one of those things prepared me to the reality that would come next, in which was spending on dumb stuff, to be honest. Liabilities such as cars, such as shoes, things that oftentimes I never had, but once I got me a lump sum of money, I would spend on. And one of the dumbest ideas was to mix the business and the personal, because at the time I didn't have the concept of a business. I was doing it for fun, but it turned out to be something big, right? And fast forward, after that reality kicked in, and when I say reality, I'm talking about COVID. COVID went by, YouTube started slowing down, gaming started going away in terms of passion on my side. And not only that, it was one of those things where I wasn't feeling the gaming no more. And also the reality of not making as much no more was starting to kick in which I had to, make sure I keep up with my liabilities that I purchased. Once again, the cars and all that stuff, which it took me to start doing gigs. I end up using some of the money I had and I bought another car, which I was justifying it as a business car. So I would do gigs like delivering food. I would do gigs like, Uber and things like that to make money as a, self-employed person. Come to find out, that was the biggest beginning of the downfall of everything, due to the fact that I got so many tickets doing those gigs. There was a week that I got 2 tickets, and with that accumulating, my license ended up being suspended. So that hit me with another life reality, to a point where 2023 was one of the worst years. So with 2023 happening, overall I had the last option, which was to get a job. So boom, I went ahead and was looking for jobs. I couldn't find a job to save my life. After all, I went through a stage where I 100% thank God for shaping up my mindset. Overall, I would say that was one of the best experiences somebody could go through, so they could appreciate what they get, if you get what I'm trying to say. Overall, I would, ask my brother for money. Like, hey, yo, can you help me out with gas money? Can you help me out with this and that? Obviously, I was still making some money off of YouTube videos, but it was not enough to keep up afloat, you know what I mean? Because once again, I still had to pay for, liabilities that I end up buying, such as the insurance for things, rent, and this and that. Fast forward, I got a job, in which I ended up getting a job at a warehouse. And in that warehouse, it was for a company in which was basically appliances. So imagine going from gaming, being a YouTuber, living the dream life, to straight up warehouse job. I'm talking about moving like heavy stuff. I'm talking about my body was sore after work. 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week. That was one of those things that was new to me. And automatically I'm like, okay, I guess I gotta accept this reality. But I always knew that that was not, my destination. That was one of the phases that I had to go through in order to, keep myself afloat. So I ended up getting another job, which was for a call center at Lowe's. I did that as well. In the end of 2023, I started that job. And thank God I was also introduced to a new gig, which was drone flying. So I started flying drones. And with flying drones, I was doing photography. I was doing video editing as well. You know, since I had the skills for, you know, Premiere Pro, Photoshop and all that stuff, I was using those skills that I learned throughout the YouTube days as a way to make some passive income on the side, which was going pretty well, but obviously it was not enough to keep up with the things I acquired with the previous YouTube income. So boom, I ended up leaving the warehouse job. I got the call center job, and that job also brought me another perspective in regards to life ain't no joke, due to the fact that I was surrounded by people, and it was more about a group of people where I was able to see everyone's perspective and start appreciating my position. And overall, it taught me a lot about teamwork. It taught me about business, in which with the whole concept of customer service, I got to learn a lot of things in regards to my next journey. So boom, February came by, I came across affiliate marketing. And it was one of those things where when it comes to online money, right? A lot of people will talk about you can make 30,000, 50,000 a month. And me, I've always been the type of person where I would not pay nobody to teach me something. I've always been the type to, like, if it's true, I'll find out myself, right? So since I already had a background on content creation, the affiliate marketing was easy. TikTok Shop, which was basically getting products and then reviewing them. When I first started, I remember going to Walmart and I bought these teeth whitening products called Guru Nanda. End up buying those and start reviewing them. And I'm seeing, like, you know, videos start popping off, and I'm seeing some sales off those videos. And with the affiliate marketing, if I generate a sale off of the product in specific, I make a commission. And at the time, the commission wasn't that big. My first couple weeks, I sold like $500. I'm like, hold on, if I actually apply myself towards this, I can make something out of it. Fast forward, that's when I started working with big companies. So some companies, they would, you know, send me an email as in, can you become a host for our, you know, products? And I'm like, sure. And they out here offering amount of money that reminded me back to the YouTube days. And I'm like, hold on, this thing is actually serious. So boom, I worked with some companies. I would become a host, you know, promote their products on their platforms, this and that. Meanwhile, I'm also making my own videos. So I'll get samples from, you know, certain companies and make videos. And I realized that I could actually change my life. Fast forward, summer came by, and I was doing product research, and I remember one of my supervisors at the call center job, we were having a conversation, and he told me about, you know, air conditioners and this and that. And I would use those conversations as a way to, you know, look the products up and also make sure I could, you know, flip it up as a way to promote different products, basically getting ideas, right? So boom, I started doing air conditioning, promoting air conditioners every day. So I would literally wake up around 3 a.m., do 2 hours live stream, promoting the air conditioners, and then I had to go to work around 7, 8. After work, I come back home, I do another 2 hours or 3 hour live stream about the air conditioning, and I did that for 30 days straight. And when I tell you, my first big month became that month in which mentally it was not real. It was so unrealistic to a point where I'm seeing 5 figures, $30,000 a month. And I'm like, yo, this is actually a legit thing that could happen with me. So one thing I started doing, I was aiming for high commission product. Overall, since I already had the skills of editing, the only thing I had to learn was selling, which obviously that came naturally based on the fact that I believe I'm the type of person that adapts in any situation. Whatever it comes towards my way, I tend to adapt, right? So boom, next month come by, I started promoting car products. Goes back to what I had, right? The cars. So I started promoting things I liked, such as dash cameras. And then I came across this winning product, CarPlay screens. And with the CarPlay screens, they had a huge commission percentage, which was basically almost 50%, to a point where I was making $1,000 daily. And that was around July. Another big month comes by, boom, selling CarPlays. And it was going back to the process of what? Wake up early in the morning, live stream, and some days I would record like 20 videos and then edit them while I'm at work lunch. And with the call center job, since it was pretty chill, some days I'll probably be in my cubicle editing my videos up, which it's one of those sacrifices that came along the way with the journey. Fast forward, I end up seeing another big month coming by, which was me promoting things like scooters. So I would start outsourcing. Instead of me just doing one page, I end up, you know, rebranding my other page. Being a YouTuber, you know how it goes. I got multiple accounts on TikTok based on my YouTube career. So I rebranded those accounts into a shopping account. So I did 2 accounts extra, so 3 accounts now. So what I would do, I'll record, let's say 100 videos, and then I'll outsource towards, overseas. I would hire people, VAs from Philippines and things like that, and pay them so they could edit those videos up, and I'll start posting on those pages. Overall, I'm telling you all this story in regards to this life-changing experience due to the fact that it was such an interesting timeline for me, because I got to see where I was the dumbest in regards to business to where I had somewhat of a sense. Meaning, with the new affiliate marketing opportunity, I decided to open up a business account. One of the biggest mistakes I made back with the YouTube days was to mix up my business money with my personal money, in terms of it was a hobby that turned into a job. So with the affiliate marketing, I'm like, nope, opened up a LLC, business account. And I started to learning about all those things in regards to business, in which I thank God once again for the concept of those experiences, such as the warehouse job, in which literally there were days that I would literally sit back and be like, God, this cannot be. I would sit in my truck and I'm like, I'm telling you, I almost cried certain days, bro. I was like all confused, like, yo, this can't be, bro. Like, what happened to that guy that would game and make No bullshit. There were days that I would wish like, yo, I could go back. I wish COVID come back. Literally, God forgive me for that. But there were days that I would wish for that to happen in regards to, the business failure. Nonetheless, fast forward, I end up learning that when it comes to the money side of things, it's all about how much you save. It's not about how much you make. So I started saving up all the money that I was making for the affiliate marketing. I'm talking about, I was averaging minimum 20,000 a month until now, December. Recently, I left my call center job, in which it was one of those things where I had to decide, do I put all my eggs in one basket, or do I, try to dribble between the two? And as you know, Q4 is here. So between October, November, and December, those have been the highest months I've ever done. Literally, I'm talking about 20 plus videos a day, 2 live streams a day. Going back to the hard work with the YouTube, in which one thing I do not want to go through is burnout. But overall, it's one of those things where with the amount of money I'm making now, it's like there's no chance but go hard. You know what I mean? Besides that, this whole experience is to share between me and you. Anybody out there, if you're going towards any situation financially, trust me, there's always, I believe, if you put your mind towards something, or even apply yourself towards something, there's always an outcome towards it. You know what I mean? Thankful for this position, not only to God, but also thanks to all the experiences that I got to go through. One of the mental things that it's liberating right now is the fact that one of my biggest struggles was like relationships, friends, relationship, girlfriend and things like that. I never was able to keep up with it because of, the concept of bullshit happening always. So that right there was also another reason why it made me go hard towards my goals with the affiliate marketing and also within the drone photography and things like that. So now, what's next for this YouTube channel? One of my overtime dreams about content creation is making content that I actually like watching. Right now, I'm currently super busy with the affiliate marketing to a point where I don't have much time. But one of the things I really want to do is travel to my home country, and I want to make a full video in regards to my come up, or even just a video as an example to people out there in my own country. For those of you that don't know, I was born in Mozambique, in which this reality that I'm living right now is one of the things that oftentimes people don't see. And I would say based on what? Being able to now travel whenever I want, being able to have that freedom financially where I don't have any major responsibilities, and being more smart about it, and also being able to at least change my life in a matter of a couple months. I'm saying this to say, overall, I'm thankful in regards to those of you out there that always supported me, always believed in me, because one thing I struggled the most was having somebody to believe in me. Like literally, I've always struggled with that because it's always been a thing where, like I said, where I come from, people don't believe the concept of being behind a computer and making something out of yourself. You know what I mean? Specifically with my pops, when I dropped out of college, right? He was so disappointed in me. I dropped out to pursue YouTube. So automatically was like, man, come on. I brought you to this country and you do this. You know what I mean? Which is a story for another day. But I always appreciate those of you that always check up on me. You know what I mean? Those of you that always supported me, because man, that support goes a long way in my life. And I want to wish anybody out there, if you are chasing your dreams, please keep your eyes on it. Somebody told me, if you love something, make sure you keep doing it. That's one thing I always keep in mind. And I hope anybody out there watching, you also do the same. It's been your boy 2Scope. I'm still alive, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.